Hey everybody, what's happening? Just wanted to do some quick kind of SCDRL talk on our next race. So we're super excited. We do have a date set for the Spring Nationals. It's going to be March 28th here at the shop. So we're super excited. We do have some new classes or a new class that we've added just because of the last race and just as the series continues to evolve. But let me show you the race flyer real quick. So that's going to be our race graphic for the Spring Nationals. It's pretty cool. A couple of cool cars ripping wheelies. We do have this graphic available on our merch site. So if you want to get event t-shirt, stickers, pins, I mean, there's actually all kinds of stuff on there. It's pretty cool to be able to do that. I know a lot of you guys are into that kind of stuff. I mean, even myself being a drag racer and growing up, going to the track, that was something cool that I did with my dad a bunch. So let's head over to the computer and I will flip this over to the class. So we have created another class right here that we're calling Pro Index. Sorry about that, spammers. But we're calling it Pro Index. So it's any car 300 to 499, and we're gonna do that in a half a tenth increments. So it'll be basically 30 to 349 and 350 to 400, or sorry, to 499, 399 and 400 to 449. We're just tightening up that one a little bit, so there is a little bit of crossover between Top Eliminator and Pro Index, which if you have a 400 car, you absolutely could run both classes. But this Pro Index class, we created that so that guys that have the top fuel cars that maybe they feel, that are running in that like 350 range, or maybe your car's running just barely sub fours, too fast for Top Eliminator. We wanted to make sure we had a class for you. And I know there's a lot of, ex-road racers out there that have cars set up that can run in that sub fours, but they're not quite in the top fuel range, which the last race we did see that top fuel cars definitely are going to have to run sub threes in order to be competitive. So what we did was we created this class, and because the range is, when you get faster, a tenth of a second is a huge range. Like going from a 400 car to a 300 car is a massive, massive difference. Much greater than going from a 700 car to a 600 car. That's a much easier feat, costs a lot less money. So we have added that. We've also increased the class count. So we were limiting it to where you could only race one car in two classes. Because of the Pro Index, we have upped that to 4 now. So if a guy had a Pro Hard Body that he wanted to run in Top Eliminator, which Top Eliminator you're pretty much going to break out, but you could run it in Pro Index, Top Fuel Hard Body, and Top Fuel Unlimited if you wanted to. I know a lot of guys are like, well, why would I do that if the car's not fast enough? Totally up to you. Top fuel classes are definitely going to be, anything can happen. We've seen cars jump off the track. We've seen cars take out the starting line. We've seen motors blow up. We've seen cars airborne through the lights down here. So anything can happen. And honestly, as we continue to grow this and we get more and more sponsors, we're looking to open up our prizes to the top 4 instead of the top 2. And, as it continues to grow and as we continue to get more support, we absolutely will increase that. So, $5 entry, we had some guys win, $60 worth of stuff, which is pretty awesome on a $5 entry. So really, really cool. We're excited to add that new class and increase the number of classes that you can enter in. Andy asked about t-shirts. Yeah, absolutely. So if you go to the Viper Scale Racing site, which I can actually do this real quick while we're on here. So if you go to the Viper site and you click right here on merchandise, it will take you to our merchandise page, which there's a link. And if you scroll down, we have a bunch of shirts here that says, you know, some silly stuff. I'd rather be driving slot cars. My other car's tiny. There is, you know, obviously their pop-up crap, but then we have our SCDRL sticker. We have the Spring Natch t-shirt. We also have some Top Fuel shirts. So if you're interested in that kind of stuff, but if you click on the t-shirt here, it'll give you the size options, and then there's a couple of different types of shirts here. And it gives you the color options, which there's a ton. I mean, it goes all the way up to 5X. And if you go, let's see, I believe that's it. I mean, you can look at other designs down here. Some of the other designs, there is other items available, like a pin, stickers. You know, if we go to the original SCDRL one, you scroll down to the bottom here. Yeah, there's a hoodie, a sticker, kids t-shirt. I mean, the mug, like, I don't know if anybody wants that kind of stuff, but you can click on this stuff right here. Accessories. So you got a tote bag, a pin, a magnet. I mean, it's just other stuff, you know, but if you'd like to see more of that stuff, let us know. We can get those designs added on there. We even could get shirts done for your own cars if you want to. I know that some people really like that kind of stuff, but for now, it's just the SCDRL stuff. And basically, we just wanted to talk about the new class, the new race date. We were originally wanting to do these races monthly, but because of the logistics of it for people that want their cars returned to them and then want to send them back to us, it's just 4 weeks is just too tight, especially if, you know, you get your car back, you pull it apart, you want to get parts for it, you order those parts. I mean, you can end up with 3 weeks waiting pretty quickly. So we're kind of spreading it out like 5 to 6 weeks. So that's a much better time frame. And it gives you guys more time to get the cars in. We're going to do a much better job about promoting this one and trying to make this one even bigger. And I don't know if you have watched the new format of how we launched the videos the last time out, but we launched them based on the class. So you weren't having to watch a 4-hour video. You could just watch a 30-minute or 25-minute video and see your cars or your friends' cars and go from there. But yeah, we're super excited about it. Spring Nationals, it's going to be on the 28th, I believe, of March, that Friday. And then the Saturday prior to that will be the deadline. So definitely need to get your cars here before that point. And we're going to start announcing the sponsors, and we're definitely going to add to what we have as far as the prize giveaway stuff goes. And we might put a prize minimum on there, so, you know, if a guy that gets first or second ends up winning, you know, a Hot Wheel or something like that. I know it's not anything to be super excited about, and I don't want anybody to feel like they can't say anything because they don't want to look greedy. But we probably would end up doing another drawing for something like that. So just on those low dollar prize amounts. But we have people donate stuff, and some people can only donate, you know, some stickers and stuff like that. And we definitely want to include them. But if they don't have enough to give to all the contestants, it's tricky on how to manage that. But we might just end up doing another drawing for that person if they get a item that's maybe under, you know, $3 or something like, or under $5. If it's under your entry amount, then we'll redraw for it. So real quick, Dave Berry asked, class rules available? Absolutely. So if you go to the SCDRL section on the Viper Scale Racing website, in here, I don't have my mouse right here, it's over on the right, but if you scroll down, I'll just do it. If you scroll down, you have the Facebook group, you have our general rules. We also have a video explaining the general rules, so if you want to watch that instead of read it, you can definitely do that. And then each one of these bubbles here has a explanation or a link to it, okay? Super easy, talks about registering your car. This is the class info, so it talks about our different classes. The video does not include the new Pro Pro Index class, but if you go to the link, it will take you into the document where all of the rules are. Super simple. I mean, our rules are very, very basic. It's mostly based on what type of car it is and the body type. So if it's a pancake car, we have a 3-gear class and a 4-gear class for top fuel, but they can also run in any of our top eliminator or Pro Index classes. We also have regular top fuel with hard body, which uses a hard shell body, not a Lexan body, and then we have top fuel unlimited. So the other thing too that I didn't mention is on our Index class, we're not going to cap it at for top eliminator. We're not going to cap it at 1.5 anymore. And the reason for that is we have had guys that, you know, they want to send us the T-Jets and like some of the older cars. We had one car last race, I think it was running like 2.5 seconds. And there's really nothing you can do to that thing to make it pick up a second, especially once the car is here. So we are going to basically allow any index. If the car runs 3 seconds, then that's what it's running. If it runs 3.125, it's going to be running in the 3.1. It'll be in 1/10 of a second increments. So that'll open it up to really anything. I mean, you could send out your favorite T-Jet. You could make a really, really slow car. I mean, it'd be pretty funny. We're going to work on some of the ways that we do the camera out here, and I would like to have a super slow-mo camera on or over the finish line. So we'll be working on that, and it doesn't mean that every race will get a super slow-mo, but we definitely want to be able to edit in clips when there's races that are really, really close. We've had some super close ones so far, and it'd be pretty cool to see a 1/2-second car running up against a 3-second car, and that 1/2-second car would be in actually the 3-second car would be in a couple of frames, and that 1/2-second car would literally just blow by it right at the end. So should be pretty cool. But hopefully you guys enjoy the video. The registration is open. It is on the website. So if you have cars here already, you can jump on that. We'll start getting the class stuff going. If you have questions, let us know. If you're looking for custom cars, or if you're looking to rent cars, we do have, I believe we have 20 rental cars that go in. I'll probably add some more rental cars to the fleet just so that people, all over the place can get involved. But if you guys could share this video, talk about it. This is a ton of fun. Everybody that has participated so far has loved it. We do have some of the old school guys that really want to be in person, that kind of have been skeptical about it. But honestly, the way I look at it is, if your cars are sitting in a box, what good are they doing you when they could be racing against your friends? You could be online, bench racing, talking smack, doing all that kind of stuff. So Wesley has asked if we test run the cars when you send in so we can figure the dial in. So when you send them to us, when we run them, it automatically, there's 2 seating passes, and it sets the class for the car. So the only one that I would say you would really have to know is if you enter top eliminator and the car runs faster than what top eliminator is, then we would just automatically change it to run in Pro Index, which is going to be the quicker of the 2. So but if you want to send it and you want to say, hey, can you run a couple of test passes for that car so that I know where it's at, we can absolutely do that for you. So just let us know. But hopefully you guys had a great Monday. We'll see you later.